y'all can have a conversation. And second of all, I'm doing whatever it takes to get you the best help in the world. I want you.
Oh my gosh, he blocked Shawty. Dog, after he promised this, like, you didn't have to do this. She already said at the beginning, like, you could have just gave her a t-shirt, could have just shouted her out, said, hey, appreciate you, we'll pray for you. But you said, nah, I'm gonna pay all of your bills. You're gonna get the best in the world.
First of all, maybe y'all can have a conversation. And second of all, I'm doing whatever it takes to get you the best help in the world. I want you.
All right, so apparently, if you remember when Drake was on tour, he was going around giving people money. People were holding up signs. You know, he was granting wishes low key to people, and he was doing his good guy thing. And this woman in the audience has, I'm not sure which particular disease, but she has some type of disease. And Drake, as you heard in the video, said, we're going to get you the best help we possibly can. He offered to pay her medical bills. Oh my God. Good guy, Drake. Amazing, right? Sounds really good. But as you can tell by my tone, you know how this is going to end. Drake, what's going on, dude?
I was filming this video of me speaking, and my eyes just aren't cooperating with me today, so I thought it would be better to just get it out there this way. My name is Stephanie. If you're here, you were probably here because of the video I previously posted. My memory sucks, so bear with me. I'll try to keep the story as in line as possible. To start, October 2023, I went to a concert. My sign said, I just found out I have MS, will you help make my night? The man literally could have thrown me a t-shirt, like his sweat thing. Like, he could have thrown me anything, and I would have cried. Talked about it for my whole life, would have been ecstatic. But instead, he made me some promises.
Hey, I might have put y'all on game real quick. Love bombing, grade A definition. Narcissist. Oh my God. This is what he does. He makes these extreme, extravagant promises that he can't keep. And then he gets the clip that goes viral, makes him seem like he's a really great guy, but nothing happens. This is the behind the scenes.
One of them you've seen in the video. He made a couple, and I'm not going to lie, he did keep up with a few of them. I did get connected with 40. He's a great man. He's also Drake's best friend. So I've tried to reach out to him about this. I've vented to him about this. And all he's really, like, he can be there for me, but he is Drake's best friend. So he can only do so much that way. I did get to go to the concert the next night. He did keep his word on that one. But when it comes to getting me help, it has been nothing but heartbreak. It started with him, like, just asking for information. I spent the first, like, 6 months updating him on me getting diagnosed. And he then, like, reached out to me about treatments and stuff like that. And we talked. I told him what I was trying to do, what I was trying to get covered. He let me know, because I didn't have any other option. There was no other help available. So I was just kind of going with the Ontario flow. At one point in time, he did tell me, because I told him my medication.
Oh, this is another tactic. Like, understand, there's an entire Netflix documentary that I always mention called How to Be a Cult Leader. It literally breaks down the tactics that cult leaders like Jim Jones and some of the most famous cult leaders that have ever existed, that they use. And one of the key tactics is intentionally searching out people that are weak. And y'all just heard from her. She had no other option. And you're Drake, one of the biggest pop stars on the planet. Love bombing someone in front of hundreds of thousands of people. Understand, not just in the crowd, in the audience. This is being recorded. This is viral. So, man, this is crazy, dog. This is crazy. I know he, in his heart, he probably truly meant it. It was truly genuine. But you can't make these types of promises. These are people's lives. Her life. And you're playing. This is crazy, man.
Isn't covered, but I'm working on getting it covered. I had no other option. He let me know, if it doesn't get covered, we'll pay it for 20 years. I was so grateful for that. I worked so hard to get it covered. I was keeping him in the loop. I updated him, was sending him medical documents. He had let me know at one point, we have the best doctors in the world for 40. Like, the medication you're trying to get covered might not even be the medication you end up taking. We're going to take your medical documents and send them to 40's doctors. And they could have a whole different, better, crazier treatment plan for you, right? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was just so, and good thing I didn't take anybody's word on covering things, because, like, I did end up blocked. So we could have, paid for it once, and then I'm in the government's eyes, I'm expected to keep paying for this. When I went to reach out a few months later,
That's crazy. Sis is also, I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense. I'm trying. And that's what happens when you're truly dealing with a lot of people don't understand. They use the word narcissist as if it's just a word. Like my ex-boyfriend was mean to me, so he's a narcissist. No, if you are truly dealing with a narcissist, this is how they make you feel. I'm sorry if this doesn't make sense. I'm trying. Because it doesn't make sense. They play the mind games. They are extremely good. Oh.
He pretty much was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I explained everything that he had previously promised, and he was like, his response to that was, I'm sorry, Stephanie, I've had a lot of deaths in my family. I've been going through a lot. Like, just kind of, you know, dodging everything. And I'm not saying that he wasn't going through things or didn't have his own stuff going on, but at the same time, this is your job, and like, I'm heartbroken. I kept him updated, telling him, you know, this is making me sad. Like, this is already a tough time for me to go through this. That's when he texted me and said, I'm sorry that you haven't been looked after. We're gonna get you some better help. We're gonna have a meeting about this tomorrow. And I texted back, you know, just thank you. Waited like a few weeks, texted something else, and then ended up being blocked. So, and how I know I was blocked, I just took another iPhone, and sent a quick little hey, and went through, no problem, delivered. So that was a tough day for me, finding out it, like, he...
Oh my gosh, he blocked Shawty. Dog, add this to the list. This is another case. He has some, oh man, this is after he promised this. Like, you didn't have to do this. She already said at the beginning, like, you could have just gave her a t-shirt. You could have just shouted her out, said, hey, appreciate you. We'll pray for you. But you said, nah, I'm going to pay all of your bills. You're going to get the best in the world. Not just something small, not just, okay, we're going to pay you or give you a little bit of help here and there. Now he said, we're going to give you the best. Once again, these are tactics. It's extravagant. That's the reason why she said it doesn't make any sense. Because I promise you, behind the scenes, he was going even crazy with the words. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Just filling up her head with BS that he never planned on fulfilling. Dog.
It was over. Sorry, my memory, it slips. But at one point, he did, like, he pretty much admitted to me, I don't even know, for the last 6 months you've been updating me, I don't even know who, what, where, when, how. I had to send him the video for him to review it again so he could see why my hopes were high and my hopes were up. And not because I felt entitled or like I deserved it, but because I really didn't feel like my idol of almost 15 years would look in my eyes and lie to me. If you've listened to all of this, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And that's crazy because he forgot. Like, who are you again? Because he's so used to making these false promises. He's like, And y'all keep forgetting. He didn't have to. He signed up for this. Come on, man. This is weird. This is how he does his fans. See how he does for Australia. People took off work. People booked flights, hotels, canceled the entire tour. Said, I'll be right back. Went to WWE. A few months later, now he's going on a completely different tour in Europe. Hey, so like Shawty said in the video, she was an idol. Drake was her idol for 15 years. This how they treat you, man. This how they treat you on the OVO side. But hey, as you saw in the video, she switched over to the TDE side. She see how we get down. We take care of ours around here. So it is what it is, man. Oh, she also released some text messages. I will follow up with your team. The last message I sent, he sent before I was blocked. This is crazy. I hope my duplicity when it comes to this means something to somebody. Everywhere I go in my small town, I need to be prepared to be asked about this. Like, I really stayed solid and kept faith even though I haven't been shown any reason to. I feel like Drake has no idea. I've sat around heartbroken for more than a year about this. Maybe you can pass that message along for me. I didn't even think about that. Like, imagine you're going viral for this and people in your small town coming up to you asking you about it. And it's like, it's coming. Like, eventually you can only keep telling people it's coming soon so many times. That's embarrassing, man. Not only is it embarrassing, her life is on the line. This is crazy, man. Dog. But That's Drake. That's Drake.